Hi, this project is a demonstration of Canteen Automation System. Canteen Automation System enables the end users to register online, read and select the food item menu and order food online by just selecting the food that the user wants via Android application. System also maintains inventory system automatically and updates the stock based on the order. Admin can add combo packages based on the frequently purchased items. This system greatly simplifies the order processing for both the customer and the canteen. Let's see how the system works. There are two people who will log into the system. One will be the admin, another one will be the staff. So let's see the admin module. Once you click onto this admin login button, it will be redirected to the login page for the admin. Admin will use the ID and the password in order to log into the system. Let's enter the ID and the password. So these are the modules admin can access. So over here, when the admin clicks onto the add details, he will get menus. So the first one is the inventory details, where he will specify the product details required to make a food item. So this product ID is generated by the system. You must mention the product name and the quantity. So let's enter the product name. And you must specify the quantity. And let's see the add food details module. Over here, the ID food number will be generated by the system. You must specify the category, food name, amount, product name. So let's see how this module works. Let's enter the category. Here you must specify the starter, lunch, dinner, whatever. So let's enter. The category and the food name. And the total amount. The product required to make this item. The ID will be fetched by the system, and you can specify the quantity. So let's enter the quantity as 50 grams. The unit can be anything. It might be grams, kilograms, or you can specify the quantity in decimal as well. So click on to the add button. These details will be stored in the database, as well as the inventory, the stock will be deducted by the system. Once the user clicks onto the add button. So once you finish up with the adding product details, so you can click on to the submit button to enter this food item into the database. So these details have been entered into the database. So let's see the next module. Add offers. Over here, the admin will specify the combo packages. The combo ID will be generated by the system. So he must specify the combo name. And the category. He must specify any of the category, like I'm clicking on starting. The food name, which will be included in this combo. And over here, the food frequently bought together. Here we used an algorithm, customized algorithm, where user will get to know, along with this food item, some other products which are frequently ordered by the customer. So this will be shown over here. This will be listed over here. So the admin can easily make out which products can come along with this, and it will increase the demand of a particular food combo packages. So let's enter this item in this combo by clicking onto the add button. So this admin added. If if the admin want to add some other, let's select the category and the food name. like I want this product to be added with this combo package. So the admin will click on to this button. This will be added to the particular combo pack and he will enter the total cost for this package. And we'll click on to the submit button. These details will be stored in the database. So let's see the remove food module. Over here he can the admin can remove the particular food details from the database. So here you must specify the category as well as the food name will be listed over here. By clicking onto the food name, the delete button will be displayed, where he will click onto this and the system will ask whether you want to delete it or not. So once he clicks onto the OK button, these items will be deleted from the database. Let's see update inventory details module. Over here the admin will specify the product name and the system will display the quantity available in the inventory, and you must specify the quantity he may require and you must specify in numbers. So these details will be updated in the database. Let's see the take order module. Over here the admin will select the user ID and this transaction ID will be generated by the system, and you must specify the user ID as well as the date, and the timing will be displayed by the system itself, the current time, and you must specify whether you want a combo pack or not based on the user's preference, and you must specify the category. Based on the category you will select the food name, and you must specify the quantity, and the total cost will be calculated by the system itself. So for 2 quantity the total amount will be 400. So once he clicks on to the add button, he will be shown over here what he had ordered, and if you want to delete it, he can delete so by clicking onto the delete item, and he can confirm this order by clicking onto the confirm button. So once he clicks onto the confirm button, he will be redirected to the bill page where he will get an invoice. He can print the bill by clicking onto the print bill button. Over here he can change the printer and he can take a print of this bill. Let's see the order forecasting module. In order forecasting module, the admin must specify the time. Based on that timing, the order will be shown. So let's enter the from time. So between these are the products which had been ordered by the customer, and the total percentage of a sale will be shown in the percentage format, and the food name and the total sales as well as the total amount being sold, it will be shown in this format. Let's see the report module. Over here these are the modules which can be accessed by the admin. So let's see the sales as per date. Here the sales details will be shown based on the date. So the admin must select the date and must click on to the search button. So he will get to know the food items which had been sold as well as the total quantities. Let's see the next module, that is sales as per item. Over here you must specify the date as well as the food items. So once he clicks onto the search button, he will get to know the sales as per product. So he will get to know the food name, quantity as well as the total amount as well as the date. Let's see the next module, that is total earnings module. Over here you must specify the month, date, from as well as the to. Once he clicks onto the calculate button, he will get to know the total earnings he made between these dates. So we will get to know the food name, quantity and as well as the amount as well as the date, and we will get the total amount calculated by the system. So this is how the admin module works. Let's see the staff login module. So the staff, if he is a new member, he must register himself by clicking onto the register now button. Over here he must specify the details. The user ID will be generated by the system. He will use this ID as well as the password to log into the system. So I had already registered myself, so I will use the ID and the password in order to log into the system. So these are the modules. The staff can access. So the first module is the customer order details. Over here, the staff can view the various orders made by the customers. Once he completes his preparation, he can check this checklist and clicks on submit button. Once he clicks onto the submit button, this detail will be removed from this checklist. So this will be updated in the database as well. And if I click onto this and click onto the submit button, if suppose this food item had been prepared by the particular person, and if he clicks onto this and clicks onto the submit button, these details will be updated. Let's see the offer details module. Over here, the staff can view various combo packages by specifying the combo pack name. So this is the combo name, and the food items included in this combo package as well as the total amount. Let's see the order forecasting module. Over here, the forecasting is done based on hourly basis. So the person must specify the timings. So once he clicks onto the predict button, he can view the various food items which had been ordered as well as the total percentage which had been sold This is how the staff login module works. This is how Canteen automation system works. Thank you.